Pasu, and welcome back to another video of me talking about something. And today it's about the second episode of Youjo Senki. And we got a bit more of a backstory of what happened, how the world is set up. Well, less the world and more the main character, what the fuck has happened. So, we start the episode in an office building, year 2013 in Tokyo. So, the main character, who is a salaryman, was given the task to fire people. And he said some lines along the way with that the person can't keep up with the work and there are no really results. So there's actually no need for the company to keep them in. And obviously the other person didn't take it that way and was pissed off. Well, I get that point of being pissed off when you get fired, even if it's your own fault. So we got that, and the employer was like, well, yeah, but I have a family and my daughter and whatnot. And it didn't matter because the company isn't responsible for this. It's the person itself. So he was fired and really pissed off. So we got back to the protagonist, who was getting home, standing at the platform or the station, and the train coming in, and that person showed up and knocked him off the platform. So he fell in front of the train. Everyone was kinda shocked, and then time stopped. And it was very funny because the main character was like, well, what's going on here? So it was that time was stopped, but it was going on for him and a god, or maybe a devil. Well, some kind of higher being. Because different people started to talk with him about the same stuff, so it was basically that being using all of the people around there to talk to him. And it's really funny because it was about believing or having faith in God. And I really enjoyed that part because it was interesting and we got to see how the character thinks. And I really enjoyed it because he was like, well, yeah, but we don't need God anymore. We have the science, and only people who are weak or in a dire state or being really in trouble are clinging to something, which is most likely a god. And the god was really pissed off because of it, and was also complaining about governing over 7 billion people is hard work and basically overwork. And the main character was like, well, yeah, it's a failed business. And I was really laughing because it is kinda true. So we got back to it and got still pissed off by that guy's attitude, and he was like, well, I'm also doing reincarnation, but you know what? To trigger the fate, we will put you into another world, basically, which we got in the first episode, in a World War setting with magic and so on. So we got it, and we switched from that salaryman to Tanya as a baby. And it's really hilarious. I was like, this per orphanage or whatever it was, and not much money, and basically a really poor state. And then they discovered that Tanya has an aptitude for magic. So she volunteered to go into the army to set on the rails to get into the career. And things really didn't the way she expected them, but it's still fine because it was just only the second episode, which was more of a prologue of what was actually going on. Oh, and before I forget, there was a really, really funny advertisement in this episode on the train station. It was banner for Overlord, and I really laughed at this point. It was really cool. So back to Tanya. She's in the army, and at first she's still standing out, but she entered the army at a very young age, and she was the smallest being there between all these big grown-up guys. And what was even better was when she was promoted to be in charge of the next generation or the next groups, and we're like, well, yeah, she's trying to scare it, but it doesn't work, and they didn't take her seriously, which was a real bad mistake. So there was trouble. She destroyed a wall and was almost trying to kill that one guy, and he was freaking out, and we got back to that one official from the first episode who was freaking out when he stated that he met her once and that she's a monster in the form of a little girl. And it's still kinda true because I was really laughing. And Tanya was like, well, yeah, I'm just doing my job. So it's really funny, and we really got a better understanding of her or his mindset, which is so focused on career. And the music was still really good, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Adios and see you later. Bye bye.